Alright. We got two more reactions to go, and that is it. But, bro, I got a surprise for y'all. When I meant surprise, I meant for real this time. And I know it's been like for a long, long time, and I know this gonna blow y'all freaking minds. Y'all ready? Three, two, one. Corey S. Kenshin. He's back. He's finally back for over a freaking years. I mean, I know I've been being patient and all that because there's a lot of people that, most of the fans that can oversaturate the patience that people does this every single time because it's like Corey Kenshin, when are you gonna be back? When are you gonna be back? And they just try to harass him because they just want Corey S. Kenshin to come back on YouTube for over a year, and that's the only problem of it is that I mean most people that feeling like they some sort of mental illness type of stuff, and I mean I'm not one of them, but I have my own mental illness that's been going on in my life, of course. And I mean I would have done the same thing for Corey S. Kenshin if I would have taken a break for as long as for a year. I mean I know a lot of people would miss me for the longest because it's how it is, and I just don't know how, but I'm really so happy to see I'm really so happy to see Corey S. Kitchen, and it's like that for a been long time. And I always, like I said, I always a patient type of guy because it does help me a lot. Of when is he gonna come back? Was he not? Was he don't? I mean, I get it because he probably took a very long break of something new. It's not just a game. It's not just for the new games or coming back for trying not to laugh or scary Saturdays, of course. He come up with something else new, and in case you ever know this, I've been seeing him on for Five Nights at Freddy movies, of course. I'm very happy to see him, and let's hope I might see him again for the sequels. I mean that'd be so cool, man. That'd be so cool. And I just noticed, and when I saw the post that he has to be doing this type of things for over a past decades, he actually I don't want to spoil it, but we're just gonna be reacting to where I've been for a past year, and of course it's by the man, the myth, the legend, my samurai brother from mine throughout over a long years, Corey X Kenshin. My guy, he's finally come back for not for the games or anything, but he on something very new here, and that's where we're gonna do it, talk about it. But yeah, so here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Samurai, stand up!
I literally in almost 2 years.
My people,
Yeah.
you have questions. I have answers.
Corey, where you been, bro? Why did you leave for so long?
My samurai brethren, my community, You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime. Unfortunately, not yet. That's the goal. But I need y'all to lock in and listen. Monsters We Make, a manga that I am creating with a team, dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now. Everybody, I need you to go to monsterswemake.com. This is the city of New Eden. Okay, the city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not gonna talk about this cover yet. We're not gonna talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me. You're going to go to add to cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1, digital plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now, I want you to keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now, my job as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I don't want you to buy it because I'm Corey Kenshin. You've never seen or read any of my creative writing before. This is manga. This isn't anything to do with video games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, two things. Number one, I will be signing the first 777 copies sold. If you got your finger on the trigger, just know the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number two, free shipping for a limited time. So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is, my phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Brandon.
All right. Number one, I want this manga to have a story that is rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton, okay? You can have the rawest action scenes, you can have the most fire visuals, you can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects, or I'm talking about anime. But you get what I mean. If you have all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like, my second ambition for Monsters We Make is to adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart that I can get this to become an anime. However, that does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Wow. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think I have something. I could be wrong. Final ambition.
I will
ambition
gladly
3.
watch.
If, God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most peak fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. I had this Trunks. He had a sword. I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch / read Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? Gotcha. The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like, unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors. I want people to...
All right. I forgot to do that.
It might not be up to me. But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Yeah.
Oh! Did he see the future?
He did see the future. He did.
This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word.
I totally forgot about that.
Okay. Oh my god, that back got broke. Okay, aura.
Yeah.
The animation style is fire. I cannot lie. Okay, he can predict the moves. He got like the foresight. Okay.
Yeah, you can't understand what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. it's like, dude, like, let's watch another one. This guy, he started dissecting things.
So we see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over this cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nala Maddox. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I put so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna really, like, read and, like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Corey report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something...
Like, the fact bro zoomed in, like, I saw 30 plus reactions, and some people were like, yo, is that Corey? And I'm like, yeah. And then some people were like, yo, that's Corey. I'm like, yeah. Nobody was like, yo, he's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids. There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing right in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do this bullshit. I'd be so pissed off. And our fourth hero, Armani, is that your name?
No, her name is September, bro. And relax.
All right, so he could see the monster's moves before the monster did the moves. So it was kind of like the monster moves was moving with... Ow! Monster We Make. Monsters We Make. Monsters We Make. Look at the top. Corey Kenshin presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
Or is that like a show?
Dunk literally says a new manga emerges.
Is that like a movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Oh my god.
Yo, what happened? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Like, aren't both those things good?
Movie that he got for us? Or is that like a show that he had for us?
Oh yeah, this guy was funny too.
Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so chopped. Holy. Are y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell them. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally one of my favorite parts. So clean, bro.
This looks stupid. It's all the moves before you.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like my animations? Like,
you're cooked, brother. Yo, you're cooked. Usually manga trailers aren't like this, aren't basically anime. Usually manga trailers have the book. They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's a trailer for manga, and that was boring to me. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see when I look at this. When I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can already see the characters moving.
Wow. I think I understand.
Whenever
why.
YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab, low quality aspect to it. And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true. And thus, like when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out stuff, and that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or you're just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am, and just know when it comes to Corey, like if he's dropping something, it's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like I went to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all. Every single piece of this manga was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything. I could have just made like first of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like please buy it, blah, 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 blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there was a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay? Monsters We Make. And let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels. The squad. Monsters We Make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to. And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. There's been a bunch of wars. There's been a bunch of, AI stuff that have gone rampant. But there was one event that I'm not going to talk about. Got to read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the Earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school, New Eden Academy. And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. Your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this school, you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius. Could play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. He meets his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Alicent. They're gonna get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So, you just gotta get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like, it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you've done in helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like, bros. My boy Robbie, 6th man of the year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it? Like, we had to figure out another thing. We ran tests for DPI. What that is are or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch, LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art and it being screen toned, because we want to be true to manga, there were different configurations. You can have, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer, they're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Elias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff, and we're like, we gotta go back, we gotta retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly 6th man of the year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that developed the website. Every team needs a 6th man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day. Co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Alicent does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah, blah. Just super dope. Now I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college, jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I would never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something, write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind envisioned it, or better. Blows me away, his ability to do that. He's just super knowledgeable about manga, different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto, Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, backgrounds, some background characters, not all of them, some of them. Andrew does some. And the detail at which this man operates is, I never seen anything like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they've grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people, they don't even know two people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like, he's only logistics. He's talking with printers. He's talking with Shopify, talking, like, the back end, like, that's Dan and Robbie just making it happen. So shout out Dan, shout out Bobby. So I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about the other project, because that's also where I've been. But hopefully you have a good idea of where I've been. I've been working on Monsters We Make and my other project. Mostly Monsters We Make recently, though, because obviously it was coming out first. Any of these studios, there's so many studios. Any of these animation studios, pick you up a copy. Matter of fact, buy a copy for everyone at the office. And just know, this is only volume 1. It only gets better. It only gets better. Volume 1, you gotta set the stage, right? We can't have final boss fights in the first, 200 pages, which this boy actually has 264 pages. Ooh. I think this might be a contender for one of the biggest volume 1s ever. And it was just because I didn't want to take anything out. Sometimes my team will be like, yo, like, can we cut this chapter? Maybe we could. And I'm like, we gotta. Now, as the volumes progress, like, we start writing, like, chapters went from like 35 pages to like 20. So, like, volume 2, volume 3, God willing, we get there, won't be 264 pages, but I really, really, really love to write. I couldn't ask for a better co-writer in CM. I really like creating lore, filling the world with, like, actual believable events. I like thinking about betrayals. I like thinking about where the story could go. I like, red herrings. I like all that stuff that makes a good story. Like, you're gonna find it here. Maybe, we don't have time for all the stuff in volume 1 for every single idea to be executed in volume 1, but I have pages and pages and pages and pages of lore, character stuff, ideas I want to do. Like, it's really been so much fun to work on this. So please buy a copy of Monsters We Make.
Wow. That's awesome. So, yeah, that's why... Wow, Monster We Make. That is very interesting. I just hope he might... I just really hope that, he, I mean, I thought that was gonna be like an anime or well, of course, like a manga shows, but I guess he wanted to stick with the book until it happens. But that's what he's been working on, and doing the first time is the mangas books, and it's called Monster Remake. And I'm not gonna lie though, that was awesome. I mean, if it was like a show, I mean, I really hope he might put it on either on Netflix, because I mean, that'd be cool. But actually, no, I got a good idea. How about instead of that, you actually put it on YouTube? I mean, that'd be easy enough, for me to react to it. So I'm guessing. Put it on YouTube, but not on Netflix or any others. Crunchyrolls. I mean, you probably put it on there, but we don't know how. But yeah, so actually, yeah, put it on YouTube. Could that be like? That's could be my experience for me to react to yours of the first time on the manga series. And that's actually cool of how you actually make this. I mean, I understand why, because I've been wanting to do the same thing, you know. I wanna become a game design, because I know I'm not good at, writing stuff, but I am, good at thinking of what new game is gonna be about. And the name of it, and I actually, it's the same thing, because if I ever want to be an actor and all the other stuff that I want to do, like learn martial arts and being a stuntman and all that, because my experience that I had is I got my own projects as well, and of course, in case you haven't noticed, I will talk about that one for tomorrow. It's not gonna be any more reaction. I'm just gonna talk to y'all for as long as it takes, because I've been doing this a lot of things, because ever since that I started, doing this, like making some projects throughout on my OneNote, because I just thought I have an idea that actually helps me get started. And I mean, while I was going to take a break for like an entire year, I mean, that'll be cool, man, because there's a lot of reasons of it. And the same thing for Corey S. Genshin. I'm very happy that he actually made this this book, and I will definitely buy it, of course. Well, if I might get my chance to, it does gonna help me a lot of see what this all about, and then after that I'll probably when he go to any cons, I'll probably go the same thing, because maybe next year I'll probably go visit Motor City's Comic Con for that one to happen. And if I see Corey S. Genshin, and that'd be so cool. I mean, that'd be very interesting, because like I said, I haven't visited any cons before, because it might help me, do some huge experience. And meeting celebrity for the first time, I will be very nervous of it, because like I said, I have never met any celebrities before, and it could happen, because those are my goals, and it could be my making my dreams come true, because and even though I've been knowing Corey S. Genshin for over a long years, that is my samurai brother, and I'm happy that he actually making this manga books, big monster remake. It's very interesting. I ain't gonna lie though. And I would love if he actually did put it on YouTube or Crunchyroll. I mean, I'm okay with it, but I mean, I don't know if they probably gonna put it on Netflix. I don't know why, but if it happens, it could. I don't know, but the only thing is, it could help me, do a lot of goal things to for making my dreams come true as well. And I would do the same thing for Corey S. Genshin if I ever take some long breaks to it, because I don't know, because it's gonna be some very long time for me to do a lot of things. And yeah, and maybe I'll come back for WrestleMania, come back for WWE on Netflix. I'll come back on when it's WrestleMania 41. I'm very excited, and a lot of things, because I've been doing a lot of work so too then, and those are my actually goals that I want to do so far. And whoever want to help me, feel free, because I'm gonna be doing a lot of things, and I hope I might get my chance to like have a lot of experience and making my dreams come true. Me, becoming an actor, martial artist, stuntman. I mean, a lot of things that I want to be, just like the rest of them that helps me so far. And thanks for, thanks for Korea's Kenshin that, well, of course, that he was on Friday night, not Friday, Five Nights at Freddy movies, which I ever wanted to be in the movies. Maybe I can be like on a cameo appearance for the first time. Hopefully that might happen. And of course, that would help me, get started on my careers and stuff. And I'm so happy still that that Monster remake is actually awesome. Like, I should have just reacted to it for last week. I should have did that, but I was late. I apologize for Korea's Kenshin, and I didn't know. But if y'all want me to, then I'll do that if I can, because it's gonna get a lot of things for me to talk about it for tomorrow. Like I say, no reactions for for tomorrow. I'm just gonna talk to y'all. A lot of things. So yeah, but I'm so glad that Korea's getting back once again. But he said he's gonna make some other projects, which I would love to talk more. Well, love to talk more about it, because I'm guessing that he's actually gonna be becoming a designer. I forgot. Is that what his goal is? I totally forgot. But y'all comment down below, man. What y'all think about Korea's Kenshin return? Because I know that he might want to return once again for explaining another projects that we would love to see it so far. I mean, I know he want to get back, for bringing back some gameplays and all that, but I guess he might stick with the. He's gonna be, focus on the, the magma. No, not magma. The maga. I forgot how to pronounce it. My bad. Don't judge me, okay? I'm just figuring it out. But yeah, man, I'm so happy to see Korea's Kenshin. He may not come back, or he might will. I mean, he may or may not, but we'll see. We'll find out sooner or later, because, like I say, he's probably gonna do some more detail. And I would love to buy that book. The Monster remake is very interesting. And yeah, that's actually cool of how it's actually you actually made that, and it's a lot of things to it, and it just will help y'all do a lot of how you make your goals and dreams come true. It just helped a lot of things. So yeah. But let me know, comment down below what y'all think about Korea's Kenshin's book, Monster Remake. I probably gonna have to get my chance to buy it soon. It's very, well, let's just say I'll just get it sooner if I can. And yeah, but yeah, man, comment down below what you think about it, and I'll see you in the next video, man. And also, for Korea's Kenshin, you're watching this, welcome back, my samurai brother. You've been my favorite for over years, and I've been supporting you for like a long time, man. And I'm very happy to see you. And yeah, man, I'm glad that we're on the same page. And I'll probably gonna do the same thing, because if I take a break, because I want to do something very new. If I ever wanted to be an actor, a martial artist, stuntman, a lot of stuff, man, because it's gonna help me a lot to do a lot of stuff, things when I, been missing out on YouTube, and yeah, it's probably gonna help me so far. So, yeah, and hopefully it'll make my dreams come true if I ever wish. So, yeah, man. But yeah, man, what y'all think about it? And I'll see you in the next react video. So yeah, woo, man, that was awesome.